Well, I've done goofed. Hi, everyone. Well, lords and ladies and everything. Yeah. So, I did just say right now in chat that I was going to tell people about why this has been delayed for so long. Hi, MD Penguin. Well, to anyone watching on Facebook, you have no idea that I mentioned that, but no one's watching on Facebook right now. I've got the statistics right here. So, anyway, basically, remember how we had all of those issues during the last stream? And I decided, well, okay, I'm going to look into this later and try and figure out another system. Because obviously, this never happened when I used to do this series when I did Streamlabs. So I thought to myself, hey, wouldn't it be a great idea if I used if Restream, because Restream has a feature where you can actually have the studio, instead of the studio, sorry, it can connect to a streaming service like OBS, Zoom, etc., and it can like display, it can stream just directly from there. So that's what I was trying to do. I even thought, oh well, I did a video with Zoom a while ago, and that turned out all right. So might as well. Strange enough, I haven't fired up that program in several months actually. Weirdly enough, all of the classes that I'm involved in right now are face-to-face. I was not expecting that, but I'm not disappointed. But yeah, that didn't work because I couldn't find the place to put the stream key. So I went back to Streamlabs, actually, which is an OBS product, so I thought it would count. Then tried to do that, but it just spent ages loading. And as it turns out, that would have prevented me from using the features that I like on this service, like the whole share screen thing, the display on the side, displaying your wonderful comments. Like, I don't know, that weird lizard iguana thing with a massive tail. I don't know what that is. But you get the idea, essentially. I won't be able to do any of those things. So, yeah. Imagine being confused about what you're saying in 2021. I confuse a lot of people, sorry, but general consensus is that I just tried something new. It didn't work. I found out that I could revert back to the studio mode that I've got, I know and love. And so here we are, just a little bit later than usual. It's an alligator. Okay. Or an alligate, one might say. Okay. All right. Fair enough. And yes, I do know what an axolotl is. Yes. An endangered species, in fact. Okay. I think, well, I still have to, put my phone up for the actual regular chat. I haven't done my usual spam promotion. I could, in fact, use my community tab now, I suppose, but I don't want to do that for every single stream because, good lord, that would get boring very quickly. Okay, Zane equals emo, fair enough, I guess. Technically speaking, but well, we're covering Zane's rival today, as you can see from the title, but maybe his true rival is the demons within or something. Force him to think that he is no good or something to that effect. I have no idea. However one may wish to interpret that. I'm just finishing up what I was saying on Discord because I was helping Gacha Apex decide a title for a show. Not that I actually ended up, being able to, but close enough, I guess. Once again, this is usually the stuff I do beforehand, but yeah, just haven't yet. Let's just keep going down, seeing where everyone is. Yep. think they should be fine. Okay. All right. I'm going to catch up with Yeah, for some reason I need to get rid of this message that's on here. Okay, great, close. Anyway, let's see. So then it goes emo. Then we have, I don't know, this. How people ship Zane and right. Oh, you were trying to. That was the demonstration of how people ship them. Okay. Sure. Great. All right. Anyway, the demons within are scared of me. Why'd you ask, even though you didn't? Well, because I will beat the. I mean, I'll be so nice to them. Yeah, of course you will. When have you ever not been nice to somebody? I mean, after all, your name used to be Kindness. I forgot to say this in episode 6. Wouldn't Sylvana be happy that Aphma's a baby, but not really? No, because the baby would have been with the devil, you know. That was, I think that's what she said in the episode, actually. So, yeah, the whole babies with Aaron thing does not appeal to her as much as it did to the fan base back in the day. Yeah. Offer them a little tea. Fair enough. Jacob, ONG, help. I have a game. I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, here's my easy solution. Don't play the game. Zane equals edge. Yep. Yeah. For real. Yep. And hey, hello. Hello, Fox. I'm going to stop trying to say your full name because I always get tongue-tied when I do that. All right. I am now going to try and... I thought I could... Oh, that's not right. I thought I could move the Google tab to the YouTube app. I'm going to try and combat the echo as well, because that's been far too long. So yeah, let me just see. Because the YouTube app is actually very weird in the fact that you can't post hyperlinks normally. It doesn't actually even show up. Let's see if oh, okay. That's interesting. So when I posted the hyperlink in here, it says I'm a tell Mick9, which is a completely different video of somebody in a Mickey Mouse outfit that says Mick9 is here to take over the rap game. Mick9 drops his first song with a full-length album, except that the video is only 56 seconds long. How's that a full song? Anyway, let's try that. Let's try it without the playlist. There we go. Much better. Oh yeah, I still need somebody else to play, you know, to host that, because otherwise it's going to be laggy. We'll just try it. You know what? Let's see what's more egregious, the echo or the lag. I'm going to share screens on the regular tab for the first time in forever, pretty much. So let's just see. Oh, and it's and of course it automatically approves of it. Fantastic. Okay. All right, so let's read the chat and then we will begin. Let's see. So Aphma reacts to piggy memes. Definitely a future video. Oh, you mean like those gotcha reaction videos that people do? Yeah. I thought of doing some of those on the Butter Bunch actually, where I could voice the entirety of the Ginyu Force, because I do that sometimes. Yeah, you know, it makes me mad. Torture Soldier unrated, then have that many memes. Yeah, I think you've talked to me about that. Yeah. Why are you watching this with me? Help. What do you mean? Why am I watching this with you? This is what I do. MyStreet 5 years later. What's that? Why is that even a question? Okay, let me have it. Yeah. Okay, said silk 4 times, and then what cows drink. In the words of Starlight, imagine being confused about what you guys are saying in 2021. Definitely not me. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, we're covering Zane's rival. Let's go. Without further distraction, on with the reaction.
So here I'm thinking we build the service counter. The only problem is we need to build it from scratch, so... Gareth?
Looks like it's going okay so far.
Yeah? Oh, sorry.
If it starts to lag, let me know, people.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, I'd like to build a nice service counter. You know, one with a presentable kind of wooden finish. That's cute since that's what Af wants, and... Gareth?
Huh? Yes, something about wood?
Yes.
It does seem like Gareth is like still staring at Athmau at this point, but no, I think he's actually looking at Jean. I'm pretty sure.
So, I'd like to build an ice cream mountain that's taller than Athmau herself, so we can toss her in it.
Sounds delicious.
Honestly, it does.
Then I'd like to borrow $500 from you, Gareth.
Sure.
Sprinkles.
Where?
You do remember that Sprinkles was Athmau, right?
Of course, as do we, Aaron. In fact, I think someone mentioned that season 1 callbacks are the greatest thing in this series. I went on YouTube Studio by accident. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, just had to pull up the chat. Okay. How did they add those weird faces on the skin? I'm not sure. On one hand, I think there might be an actual like public mod to do that and actually design the characters themselves. Oh wait, no, I think it's because they can design skins using like like pixel textures and stuff like that. But also but also that counts as like a separate skin which they can then swap out on one particular 3D model. I think so. I also know that Jason did all the programming himself back in the day, so it's some things in this series were done with technology that wasn't publicly available at the time, but I think that wasn't one of them. That's pretty sure you could still do that, and if anything, you can do it now because pretty sure that Aiden in particular has attempted. Well, he does HD skins. I don't know about facial expressions. I have to ask.
Yeah, I remember. It's just she was the first cat who liked me. So I got really attached to the idea of having her as a pet.
Gareth, you were popular among humans for their entire life. Don't worry about cats.
I understand. By the way, is there something on your mind?
Yeah. Jean is over there with Athmau.
Yeah, I see. So?
So? You don't think it's weird? After the whole thing that happened between you three in high school? I would think you would be iffy about him.
Gareth, that was more than 10 years ago.
Ha! More than 10 years ago. I told you that was set in the early 2000s. I knew it. There we go. More than 10 years ago, meaning pre-2006 at least. So therefore, 2002 also makes sense. Did Beyonce exist around that time? Technically speaking, yes. Was she independent? Just about. Going back to Phoenix Top High Streams here. I knew it. Thank you, Aaron, for confirming the timeline for me.
Also, it was high school. We were all dumb.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
That's true. You're talking to the same guy who actually got detention multiple times and got involved in like 5 fights in the first week. I didn't start any of them.
Something just irks me about Jean around her.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a very small part of me that feels the same way too. Especially after what he did to her.
You done scared me when you went, aha.
Not gonna fight.
Sorry.
Fine. If you can't get past Balto, then you won't stop me from kissing Athmau.
Okay, so this is an actual. This is interesting because I was talking to somebody. There was like a gotcha conversation I was having with some people. I think it might have been with Quasi in particular. Where I was talking about flashbacks and how and the difference between like unique flashbacks versus like actual in series flashbacks. Because the latest musical episode has both of those. It has a callback to season 2, episode 4, and then it also has completely new stuff. And people actually asked me which one was which. So it is interesting. They're framed the same way, and right here they're actually also given more or less the same filter. Like not one episode, but the series itself kind of does that. So once again, I guess I took a little bit of inspiration without even meaning to. Kind of what happens, yeah. My name is Spamton. G. Spamton. Okay. Wait, what? Don't kiss. Yeah, okay. Have you not? Oh, yeah, you probably haven't seen this episode. This was from Phoenix Drop High, so we're already past this point. Don't worry, it doesn't actually happen.
What?
Nice, Gene. Get him where it hurts.
But I want to put that past me. That small little inkling of distrust can lead into problems.
I get it. I mean,
Is something wrong?
Aaron, I don't think I ever told anyone this, but when Afmo decided to date you,
I'm sorry.
well, there's nothing to be sorry about, Aaron. Really, just because I knew her for a long time doesn't mean she owed me anything. I'm happy just being her friend.
Again, this is a very mature conversation, actually. People really underestimate the life lessons you can actually learn from MyStreet. And especially the fact that this was actually meant for children that can then grow up and remember these kinds of things once they actually get older, I do really appreciate. Because, yeah, it is very easy to fall into, like, the same traps all the time or just keep the characters dumb and everything. But no, actually give them evolution, make them actually grow up. So, yeah. When 14-year-old boys force their voices, be deep. It's kind of like when Aphma forces her voice to be deep. Remember that episode trying to laugh when she goes like that or something to try and get into the character. Puberty hit them like a freight train. Yeah, that's the thing. Like all the characters were kind of cast already, actually. So the fact that like whether it was in MyStreet season 1 or in Diaries, so when it came time to actually make them high school students, some of them put on a bit more of a teenager voice, some of them just didn't. Of course, Zane was the great example because Keston did a whole thing where it's like, yeah, it's me. Stay away from your stupid girl woman thing. That kind of thing. Before then suddenly going back into this. It depends. Actors make choices. I'm actually doing a course in directing right now. People haven't seen Walking Wednesdays, so yeah. So we're all about facilitating actors' choices and the options that they give us. So yeah. Chris, get the banana. What are you? Half of what you guys are saying today makes no sense on its own.
It's just I had a thing for her for a long time, so it was hard at first, but hey, I got over it.
I know. She liked you a lot too back then.
She did?
Are you kidding me? Yes, and you knew that. Remember that? I'm going to do it again. Season 1 of Phoenix Drop High, episode 3, Art Buddies. They actually, there's a whole conversation with Gareth and Lawrence together where Aphma is just like freaking out in the corner, trying to keep it together. It's where the famous quote of "you're hotting a lot, I mean you're helping a lot" comes from. So yes, they knew and they actually indulged her. Because yes, she was able to listen to them, but they also knew about the effect that they both had on women, or at least on girls, obviously. So why is he surprised about this? Why is he surprised to know that Aphma liked him back then a lot? Are you joking?
But I have an issue with jealousy and I jump to conclusions really fast.
Again, we know that from season 1, but yes, we might as well acknowledge the flaw here when he's already gone over it.
Garth, are you trying to tell me something?
I'm getting a little upset Jeannie's over there with Aphma. I know she's not my girlfriend, but I do this for everyone, even my friends. I just don't trust Jean, Aaron. I'm sorry. Something about him just irks me. Aren't you irked him at all?
Not at all. You're really worked up about this, aren't you? Let me explain. Aphmau is my girlfriend. I've known her for a very long time. I trust her. She wants to believe that Jean has changed, and I support her.
You're such a good boyfriend, Aaron.
You know, it's very interesting, actually. Honestly, I once dated someone who like every time that she would hang out with one of her male friends that were quite plentiful, she would tell me, and it was like, nothing's gonna happen or whatever, and it was like, do what you want, I don't control you. You have friends that you knew before me. This is okay. It makes sense to me. Like, for crying out loud. And but yeah, it's almost like she kind of wanted me to almost be jealous at times, not all the time. But yeah, it's almost like, oh yeah, jealousy might be a sign of affection or something. It's the whole like, test the limits of somebody, that kind of thing, which I absolutely despise. But yeah, that's what. Interestingly enough, she was also an Aphmau fan for some time, but actually stopped after Aaron dies in Minecraft Diaries. So therefore completely missed this part of the situation. Dare I say, some people who might have been slightly older than children might have also learned a few life lessons from this series. But I digress.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a great boyfriend like you.
What? You're like 2 years younger than him at most, maybe 1.
Are you being serious right now?
I'll be the handsomest boyfriend.
I believe in you, Gareth.
What are they doing?
I knew that was coming, and it's still so stupid. Oh my word. But believe me, it gets worse. Behold, the famous look scene.
Having a moment. Like, they understand what each other means and express that using the look.
The look?
The look. The look?
The look?
Oh.
The look.
The look. What?
You need to hang around us more, Jean, before you get the look.
I mean, this is literally the first time that look has appeared, but sure. Well, it's, that's a thing. I think they are just kind of showing off that they can do faces like that now. Yeah. Levi drink for the look. Well, quite had a deep voice. Oh, did you miss did you miss Great Teacher Zane? Because if you did, go watch Great Teacher Zane. I think it's one of my favorite episodes so far of the entire series. It's episode 5 of this season. So if you missed that episode or that stream, please go back, because she has a deep voice in that one. But yeah, this is one of the many things that I love about that episode. Anyway, we have noticed that you love Deltarune, Mint Ruto, because you started talking about it without any sort of lead-in whatsoever.
Lawrence!
I was totally paying the bill.
We should really have a faces count in this episode, for crying out loud. We had 2 different ones from Gareth. You had the one from Aaron where he was like looking at him weirdly. Then you had the look from the pair of them, and from Aphmau and Kawaii-chan, the strange one from Jean. This one shocked from Lawrence. So we've got 9 faces so far. I think I haven't missed out any. I'm going to count them now.
Oh, never mind that. We have a problem, Lawrence.
Yeah, we do. Look at the door!
Aside from that, I swear I'm getting help for that problem.
Really?
It's not hard to open a door.
Door's just getting in the way.
Oh, sorry. They're doing their job.
Whatever. Look, we've got a problem with Aphmau.
Aphmau? We haven't had a problem with Aphmau in forever. What's up?
She hired Jean to work for her in the new maid cafe.
So?
I got a feeling.
Gareth?
To be fair, this is always how it starts. Gareth gets a feeling or some sort of like jealousy or something. Lawrence at first tries to be the rational one, but Gareth pulls Lawrence into it and then helps him out. Bruh, Jacob, I hate everything. I used to hate Kawaii-chan. He's my favorite character. Please help. No need, you know? You've realized the error of your ways and embraced the beauty that is Kawaii-chan. I approve.
I don't trust him. He's got this sneaky look about him.
Gareth,
You mean the look?
I understand what you mean, but all we can do as her friends is tell her how we feel. What she does is up to her.
But I don't want him to go trifling with her and our relationship.
That's not going to happen, Gareth. Aphmel's a good girl. She's not going to stand for that. And nor is Aaron.
But
Okay, that was a weird visual, Lawrence. What kind of inner vision do you have of Aphmau? And do we want to know the answer to that question I just asked you?
doesn't see a problem.
And nor should we. Besides, the only thing that can happen between Jean and Aphmau is they become super great friends.
Oh, you say isn't that the basement door? The basement wasn't builded. You mean built? I think that they just used them again. It's Minecraft. You have doors that all look the same kind of. So yeah, they probably have the same look to it. But then again, you saw the outside, so very clearly the basement's not there.
You know what? You're right, Lawrence.
Not the sneaky look me before a test. Okay, fine then.
Maybe it's best I try to get the thought out of my mind.
That's right. Now come here and we'll pay some bills together.
No, Lawrence, you just know how to cheer me up.
To be fair, I do admire them for trying to do this together, because I'm actually a US citizen, which means that I pay US taxes every year. And as of last year, even though there's like everything, the answer to every single question they have on the electronic system is no. There's still like one part where I just like couldn't actually get the proper details because I don't live in the US, and therefore now somebody else deals with that kind of stuff. The same thing with for my parents. I think my brother as well, actually. So yeah, technically speaking, we just have to worry about paying the person that's helping us pay, which is weird. But there you go. Kudos and Garth and Lawrence for actually attempting this yourselves and seemingly doing so with paper or invisible paper. Not really sure about that. Anyway. Mom, Jean and the Closet Furry are fighting again. Okay. Because Garth put the door to the right side of the house, but the front door is at the left side of the house. Okay. All right. I still don't see what this has to do with the basement, because clearly you saw from the opposite side that Gareth broke a door that was leading him to the outside. If he broke the basement door, he would have either gone into the basement or you would see the basement behind him, neither of which actually happened. So therefore, no matter what geography you think is going on here, he did not break the door to the basement. That's not what happened.
Aphmau might become super great friends with Jean? Yeah, right. There's no way that can happen. She doesn't even follow him on Twitter.
Really?
She just must have followed him on Twitter 10 minutes ago since I last checked it!
Oh my word, Zane. So, this is where Zane's proper arc for the series starts. The overprotective best friend of Aphmau that sees everyone new around her as a threat. Almost like filling the Garth and Lawrence role himself, in fact. I guess in a way, Garth and Lawrence have moved on too much, and it now falls onto the next generation of Romaves. Not the next generation, the same generation, but slightly younger.
Calm down, Zane. If she's hired him, it's likely she would follow him, so it makes sense. Plus, she's my best friend. There's no way I would let Jean steal my friend. Yeah, no way!
I just realized all the clocks in this house, this is really weird, but all the clocks in this house are ancient. You have like a cuckoo clock that seems to be partially broken, and you had like another one that's like a wooden clock next to them. There's nothing digital in here, weirdly enough.
Okay, assignments for today. Kawaii-chan, you're in charge of maid outfit designs. You need to come up with something super cute. Can do.
You
Jean,
mean super kawaii?
you'll be helping me fix up the inside of the place. We'll be making a list of things we need along with painting a few walls, placing a few tables, and everything else needed. We also might go shopping for more supplies, so you'll be my errand boy today.
On it.
Meanwhile, I'll be thinking of something to make the cafe more appealing. Something like a gimmick or something. Something. Well, we all have our assignments for today, so let's get busy. Yeah!
Zane, stop the laughing. I didn't realize you didn't have your Snickers. It's all right. Calm down. Okay, you said Jamal twice. Is that supposed to be like someone's name or something? Are you making a reference right now? Because I'm confused again. Oh, did you ask? Oh, Empty Penguin asked, how do you know Zane? Did you have Gene follow too? No, see, what Zane's doing is he's looking at Afmal's list of followers. That's why. So he checked Afmal's Twitter and therefore found Gene's, not the other way around. Wow, that box can fit a lot of chairs in it. To be fair, Minecraft physics, they do actually apply in MyStreet because we have seen in the big move that that's what happens. Afmal could fit 128 different outfits into one box. That takes talent. I mean, I know she's small, but she's not that small.
There we go. We got some stuff done.
Yeah, we did. It's coming along.
Yeah, but it needs a lot more work before we can open up. Hey, Kawaii-chan! How are things going? Things are going. Kawaii-chan? Are you okay? No, I'm a little discouraged. I've been trying forever to come up with something cute. But I'm trying to make the maid outfit look not like the other maid outfits from our old job. Well, there are only so many ways you can make a traditional maid outfit, Kawaii-chan.
Kobayashi Season 2 disagrees, and because actually, fun fact, I started watching that a couple of days ago with Quadzi, and one of the first scenes in that show actually was this is not even like a very, very minor spoiler, but Toru gets a job at a new maid cafe that just opened. She eventually ends up being the head chef because of all the recipes she comes up with, but that's and then quits because she's not really doing it in terms of maiding or anything like that. But yeah, so she was only there for like a while. Like, there was just one scene or something. I thought you got an entire like repeating setting out of that, for crying out loud. That would have been amazing, but oh well, missed opportunity. Kawaii-chan a little bit adorable. I just hate how she used to be. Why, bro? I hated her. Why is she my favorite? Why? Maybe because she actually toned down. I mean, again, she's growing up. She's still holding on to the essence of the persona she built for herself over all those years, but she's now no longer the yandere-esque character that she once was, and has a little bit more nuance to her than just simply liking sweets all the time and not getting on with Caitlyn. I mean, come on, she actually lives alone with Caitlyn now, without Afmal being around, and the two haven't taken each other's heads off yet. That shows that they've both grown together. So yeah, Kawaii-chan is still a different person in this series, even though she's one of the most bombastic personalities and always has been. You can still tell the difference from one season to the next, at least.
Just come up with something you're happy with. I'll try. Anyway, it's lunchtime, Kawaii-chan. Come on, let's go get tacos. No, Kawaii-chan is determined to get this right. Can you guys just bring me back some tacos? Kawaii-chan vows not to leave this building until she comes out with the best uniform ever!
Cut to it being nighttime and she's still there, just like with bags under her eyes, just going, must be cute.
You have to take a bath eventually, Kawaii-chan. Aphmau-senpai, Kawaii-chan is serious about this. She wants to work
Kawaii-chan's stench shall fuel her in her quest for cutesiness.
hard to prove she's serious. Are you sure? Stressing yourself doesn't do anyone good. Trust me, I'm gonna do this.
I could help you.
Nuh-uh, this is Kawaii-chan's job. She's got this. Alright, Kawaii-chan. Jean and I will go pick up some tacos and bring them back here. Be right back. Good luck. Alright, Aphmau-senpai. Are you excited?
For what?
For helping us start out this business.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What do you think you're
A lot,
talking about,
actually.
Gene?
I've never been a part of something like this before. But it's gonna be kinda tough. Aren't you scared?
Scared of what?
The responsibility. It's a lot. More than one person can handle.
Which is why I thought, having Kawaii-chan as the business partner might be a way better thing to do. Because Gene's right, and it does take a toll on Aphmau eventually. So again, they should have stuck with that method of doing things.
It is. But I have a lot of support. Not just from Aaron, but from Kawaii-chan as well. She's really been devoted to this whole thing. She's worked extra hard in trying her best to be, well, better. Her determination makes me happy. And makes me want to work harder.
I see.
Not only that, but we have you now.
Huh?
I know this isn't your first choice of a job, but you being here really helps.
Thanks, Kitty. It means a lot to hear that. Really, it does.
Whoops.
Kitty?
Sorry. Hey, still,
It's okay.
Oh no, is he still the same guy from high school? Could he be planning something all along? Woo!
He just reminds me of things.
Seriously, it does mean a lot that I feel wanted somewhere.
Huh? Why?
Well, like I said, I've been falling on hard times. I don't really feel comfortable telling a lot of people this. Heck, not even Dante knows everything.
But I did mention it in my first job interview with you. So, yeah.
Want to talk?
Do we even have time?
Well, if you stand around like that, then yes, you do, but you've also got to go grab some tacos.
Let's order the tacos first, and while they're being made, we can sit down and chat for a bit. You can tell me whatever you're comfortable with telling me.
Sounds good.
Oh no, he could. Could I be loading my gun just in case he does? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it would be amazing if we had like Kyle Haybear narration for this series. Like, it just doesn't fit at all in a non-action series, but just having like what's Gene's evil plan? Even if he has one at all, will we find out about what fate is held in store for the Kawaii Treat Made Sweet Cafe? Find out next time on MyStreet Lover's Lane. It's gonna be super kawaii. Hold on, what was that? Built by KGB? Aphmau? Are you trying to tell me that the Russian Secret Service built this right here? All right, fine, I guess. The KGB are operating in MyStreet. Fair enough. Weird how that never became a plot point.
There they are.
Oh, this brings back old memories, right?
I still can't believe you talked me into this.
Because I'm cute, right?
Yeah. Now this time we're going to think about this like sensible adults.
Right.
You know, I said before about Gargoyles not getting involved. Yeah, scratch that. They're happening. Jacob, name all Teen Titans to save your life. Okay, Robin, Starfire, Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg. Those are obviously the main 5. I don't know if there were any others that got recruited in the comics or something like that. I don't know. Who put communism in my AFMAL? What is the KGB's plan operating in the Ruan region? Will the rise of communism become prominent before the business is opened? Find out in the next episode of MyStreet Lover's Lane.
So they look like they're just talking. Nothing shady going on at all.
Gene! That's horrible.
Yeah. So after my mom kicked me out, I managed to get my own place, but I was moving from job to job.
Wow, his mum kicked him out as well? I remember his mum from Eavesdrop High. She seemed like a really nice lady. Wow, I guess she did realize that he was the bad influence all along or something.
Next thing I know, I screw that up too and get fired from it. Hence, why I took the job interview at Love Paradise. They paid for the crews to come out there and train for a bit, so I used that as a cheap vacation.
Gene.
But before all that happened, my kitty died.
Really? This is what gets him? Like, all of that stuff is way sad, and then suddenly he's like, oh yeah, my kitty died. And he's like, that's what gets him to cry. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know people love their pets, but come on, you probably would have, like, broken down way sooner.
My kitty died.
Was it just, like, getting too serious or something? Because Garth is now spying on them, it has to come back to a joke scenario. Kind of like when they thought that Dante was doing something, I guess.
No! Gene! I'm so sorry.
It's okay. She was really cute. See?
I named her Sprinkles. That's a
He
cute
moved
person.
really close to her. This guy's got some nerve making a move on her.
Let's take a picture and send it to Aaron.
No, that is bad. We have to confront them ourselves, if anything. We aren't going to start rumors or anything.
Hold on. Last time you confronted them yourselves and tried to tell Aaron that something was going on, you found out that Juman was a character in Mystic Messenger. So, oh wait, no, that was Dante and Travis. Sorry, never mind. That was Dante and Travis.
Plus, they haven't done nothing noteworthy.
She was beautiful.
Double negative.
I got her after high school. Her name was Apple.
Oh, actually, that's pretty close. That's the name that Atma used for herself as a code name in Minecraft Diaries.
Oh, Gene, you poor thing.
He grabbed her. We have to be adults and not panic.
Gene, I'm glad to hear you've been trying to turn things around. And it seems like you've been going through a lot. Just know that you have my full support if you want to turn over a new leaf.
Thanks, Afmal. You know, it's nice to have a friend. If we are friends, that is.
Of course we are. You don't seem like the jerk you were back in high school.
Nah, I'm not. Who knows? Maybe you and I might even become great friends.
Oh, you almost said best friends. That's when Zane would like show up from like the ground or something and go, never!
We talk to them now.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh. I swear I did not remember. I don't remember like, everything in this episode. I didn't know he was about to appear right then.
Zane?
Zane? It's so great to see you!
I couldn't help but hear you talking to Athmau about being her great friend.
And neither could those two in the background that are spying on them. Like, look at those. Look at top right corner. See them in the corner? Yeah. I don't know if the quality is that good enough to see, but there's basically just two people right there. Just two girls just staring down at them. Oh, wait, no, they're looking at the gardener that's down here. Okay. The devil is in the details, after all. Not in Aaron.
Yeah, so what?
Oye, chica! ¡Sus tacos están listos!
Sí, está por ahí. Be right back, guys.
Okay, I know what she was trying to do and say that she's, like, over here. But she said, but what she actually said was, instead of saying yes, I'm over here, she said yes, it's over there. Afmal, do you want to try that one again?
Tacos are ready.
Also, the guy just like call her chica for crying out loud. Like that's, at least señorita or something else. Like be formal for crying out loud. This is a client you're talking to, señor.
So, what kind of lies are you spewing to her exactly?
What lies?
Also, now, okay, more details. Look at those two in the background, like, again, right corner. Oh no, you definitely can't see those two. There's two people sunbathing.
So, what kind of lies are you spewing to her exactly?
What lies? I'm telling her the truth.
Oh yeah? Since
Oh yeah, by the way, the whole "if we are friends" that was actually stuttering. That wasn't just that wasn't the screen. Don't worry.
when was that a trait you had?
Anyone can change, Zane. Even you.
Oh Christ, yeah, that was right. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that was like, face counts number 10, 11. I forgot to count them now. I don't know. That's the one that that Jason said was the most terrifying face in all of MyStreet.
I don't want to hear that coming from you. I've got you on my radar.
What? Since when? I thought you trusted me back on Love Island.
That was
that's
before I
cool.
heard you telling Aphmau you wanted
Face
to be
count 12.
her great friend. I'll have you know I'm her great friend.
She can have more than one friend, you know.
True.
You act like she's your first real best friend.
Cheers. That's what happened.
Hola, mi amigos. I bring tacos.
Again, mis amigos.
Huh? Are you guys okay?
We're fine.
You just threw our tacos on the floor, so we're not that fine, but
Aphmau!
And yes, Jean's face did turn on JoJo mode. To be fair, Afma probably watched JoJo this time. There might have been a stand battle or something, I don't know.
Whoa, what was that?
I want to be a maid at your maid cafe!
What?
I was thinking about it before when Kawaii-chan brought the application to me. But
Oh,
now
of course, Kawaii-chan. Actually, that makes perfect sense. I could just imagine just like coming up to him, just like trying to be serious, like, "Hello there, Mr. Zane. I would like to cordially invite you to become part of our new maid cafe business." Like, just trying to like tone down the whole Zane-kun and everything. And then he just like, "Kawaii-chan, I tried helping you before, and I'm glad you're trying, but also no," slams the door. But there you go. I guess Jean was the motivation enough for him.
I'm sold on the idea. For sure.
Zane, that's great. You just have to get your application to me and...
Here it is!
Great!
Wait, what? Did he just carry that with him since Kawaii-chan gave it to him
Now I need to read
and
it
already filled it in?
and...
Well, you better watch out, Zane, because I'm going to be the best. Maid Aphmau will have.
No, I will!
Calm down, guys.
This is why I said that a maid cafe is a perfect setting for just like, for like either an anime, or for a recurring thing in Kobayashi, or, this. Because there's so much drama that can be involved.
The cafe hasn't even opened yet. Let's go back and eat some tacos while I review this. Shall we?
Did you get enough tacos for Zane, actually? Because you were getting some for Kawaii-chan before. How many did you actually grab?
Don't get any ideas!
I'll get all the ideas I want.
Oh yeah?
Yeah!
And so Jean officially became Zane's rival. Roll credits.
Zane is going to be a maid for Aphmau, huh?
No. This brings back memories. No. No.
Oh, I just realized. Sorry. Yeah. That took me a second, but what Lawrence is having a flashback to now is the time when Aphmau first got her job at the old maid cafe, and Gareth, Travis, Zane, and Dante and Lawrence all went over to see Aphmau in her maid outfit, and Travis was actually there with his camera, so that was something else. And to avoid the embarrassment of that happening, Zane swapped clothes with Aphmau and went outside and basically scared them all off. Why they didn't just go back another day and surprise Aphmau, I will never know. But there you are. So yeah, that's why he's having that flashback right now. I mean, that's probably like the second most traumatic experience that Lawrence went through in the original series. Not the original series, the original series. I mean, the original season. The first one, of course, is kissing Gareth during the play in front of everyone. Ha! Pause. I do what I want. So that was Zane's rival, and seemingly with no echo and no lag. So I think I've got the preferred version of doing these now. All right, it's that's been noted for the future at least. So yeah, I think yeah, all things considered. Again, another really solid episode. Once again, it has plenty of actual setup for the future, and also just some comedic moments, plenty of weird faces. I don't know if it's quite the same like quintessential everything encapsulating MyStreet episode that Great Teacher Zane would be, but it is definitely going back to the almost permanent not permanent, sorry, almost perfect track record from season 3 starting out and going only into episode 6 and then declining for a little while. And the whole park didn't hear Lawrence's screams. No, well, I guess they wouldn't. Well, maybe they did, but they just won't really react. I mean, the two girls were staring at that gardener guy, and there's other two people who were sunbathing. They're probably asleep, but just went straight back or something like that. I'm not really sure. Who can say? Who knows or dares to dream or whatever. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Again, it's weird because when season 3 came out, I said this before, but my least favorite series of the season at the time of MyStreet was season 3, but I can't figure out exactly why, because everything that I love about the series is in here. Like honestly, for a while became my first favorite actually. Maybe only like being competed to by Starlight actually, as far as everything goes. I don't know. So yeah, that's that then. I know. I got a sketch of Kawaii-chan. I'm going to show you after stream. Sure, absolutely. All right. So yeah, I'll probably be. I think Aiden wanted to call or something after this, so I might check up with him. I might do some work or something. Not sure. Anywho, that's it for now actually. So you go ahead and show me that sketch if you want, and I'm going to sign off now. So please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters, and subscribe if not done so already. And I will see all of you on. Let's see, when's the next episode? Next episode is Maids and Butlers. Not too much of a catchy title there, at least by the standards of the rest of the series. And that came out on October 16th. So I'll see you all in 2 days' time, which I believe is Saturday. So yes, same time, same place, 5 years later. And on that note, until next time, farewell. Bye indeed.